Here we see Stephen the mouse. To many, this may seem like an ordinary critter preparing to check his email. However, what we are about to witness is an unsuspecting victim of cybercrime. Like many of us, Stephen is taking advantage of free public Wi-Fi to catch up on some work. But little does he know, there is someone hiding amongst the Wi-Fi network. A cybercriminal intercepting the data of anyone unfortunate enough to be connected. Now, Stephen has logged into his online banking. His private information, username and password are now in the hands of the masked bandit. This kind of data theft happens more often than you may think, and it all could have been avoided with a few simple precautions, such as using mobile data or connecting to his secure Wi-Fi at home for sensitive activities like banking. Public Wi-Fi may be convenient, but it's not always secure. Be cautious and think twice before connecting. What's this? This coffee shop has a QR code to access their menu placed on each table. A simple scan and you're ready to order, right? Surely Stephen is not going to. Oh, he scanned the code without checking to see where the link was going to take him. He seems confused. Let's take a closer look. His phone is cycling through several websites before directing him to a PDF of the menu. Ah, there is the issue. The actual company logo and menu do not match the site the QR code brought him to. The masked bandit strikes again. They place the QR code on the table for someone just like Stephen to scan. Now, the masked bandit has access to Stephen's phone and personal data from anywhere. If only Stephen had checked the link before clicking it to make sure it belonged to the coffee shop, or asked a staff person to confirm the QR code was legitimate. He could have avoided falling for a scam like this. QR codes are convenient, but they're not always safe to scan. It looks like Stephen has decided on breakfast, and he begins to approach the counter. Oh, what's this? A mysterious USB thumb drive laying on the counter seems to have caught his eye. The unsuspecting creature doesn't realize the danger in his grasp. USB drives can hold malicious software like viruses, ransomware, or even spyware. Curiosity can lead to danger. When it comes to unknown USB drives, it's better to be safe than sorry, and only plug one in if you know where it came from and what it contains. Could this be the work of the masked bandit? For now, Stephen places his breakfast order with the barista. What is Stephen doing now? Ah, it appears that he is examining the payment processing unit. A wise move. Devices called skimmers can be placed between the point-of-sale terminal and the customer, allowing whoever placed it to steal credit card information. Luckily, Stephen notices something suspicious. There is a raised edge on the card reader, and he notifies a staff member immediately. By checking for irregularities, he not only protected himself, but also helped others from falling victim to fraud. Stephen doesn't have enough cash on hand, but is able to use a contactless payment method by tapping his phone to pay, to still get his breakfast while also avoiding this potential catastrophe. Now, Stephen will be able to enjoy his Oh, a phone call from an unregistered phone number. Who could it be? It appears the caller says they are Stephen's bank and notice some suspicious activity. They ask him to verify his address and social security number. Stephen is confused and uncertain, so he hangs up. Marvelous. Stephen avoided a potentially dangerous trap from a scammer impersonating the bank and urgently requesting information. By hanging up, he kept his personal information safe from a scammer. Stephen chooses to call his bank directly using the number on the back of his card. That way, he can hear about his accounts from a trusted source. Phone scams are on the rise, but with a little caution can be avoided. And thus concludes today's Security in the Wild program. Stephen encountered a few of the many dangers lurking out there in the wilderness. While he fell victim to a few, he did manage to avoid the scam phone call and the dangerous USB drive. Wait, no, Stephen. To navigate the wild safely, please remember the essentials. Do not conduct private business while using public Wi-Fi. Always check where a QR code leads before using it, and do not scan if you cannot verify the address. Never insert an unknown thumb drive into your device. Avoid talking with scammers or giving out personal information to unknown callers. Stay vigilant out there, fellow explorers. The digital wilderness is full of risks, but with caution and knowledge, you can stay safe. Thank you for tuning in. Good night and stay secure.